afternoon. Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Hey, Taurus besties, and welcome to my channel, blahscrystalsale. My camera crooked? A little bit, but fuck it. Taurus Tarot. blahscrystalsale, Taurus Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Taurus, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Join my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Taurus, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Taurus, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. And Taurus, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. Taurus, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Jessica, Martha, Jania, Twisted, good afternoon. Excuse me, I feel like my camera is crooked a little bit, but then again, it could just be the angle that I got this thing at. Okay, let me just flip it over there. But good afternoon, y'all, good afternoon. Kimberly, good afternoon. Shonda, good afternoon. Running around getting things done. To this week, I've been feeling really good. Not fully good, but I've been feeling a lot better mentally. I have been on my meds. I think we need to increase these bitches though, because I have my moments still, but I think it's kind of performing decently. Like, I'm not as worried as I used to be, not as stressed as I used to be, not concerned or overthinking as I used to, kind of letting things go. So they gotta be doing something, even though I told my doctor I plan on drinking this weekend. So I'm gonna have to skip a day or two. She recommended that I did not, and I said I'm not completely healed. So I'm gonna have this drink, and we can start over on Monday, okay, or Sunday. It all depends. Either way it goes, this is your where is the money the universe owes to you. Ryan, good afternoon. Spirit, universe. Kurt, good afternoon. Where is this money that is owed to Taurus? Ariella, good afternoon. I will be live later tonight for question and answers. I'm not sure what time, so I will be live on the main channel if you do not follow me on the main channel. I have posted Taurus readings over there 2 days in a row. But either way, that's why I'll be doing the question and answers tonight. Yeah. Reflecting, good afternoon. So what does your table look like? So currently, when it comes to the universe perspective, not yours perspective, the universe perspective, what does your table look like? And honestly, I don't think I want to use this one. I want to use this one. Yeah. Let's use this one. Alright, Taurus, what does your table look like from the universe perspective? From the outside looking into your table when it comes to your finances, you have the world. And it may be a little bit dark because I don't have very good lighting and I don't know how to do it, so sorry. Spirit, what does Taurus's table look like? One to another. Going from one thing to another. So I feel like Taurus, when the universe is basically saying, the spirit is saying, but from the outside looking in, basically, from the spiritual realm, check out how I resonate, it's like you start a table, you start to fill it up, and you go to another table, and you start to fill it up. And you, like, it's like you take something from your previous table and bring to the next. You take something from your previous table and bring to the next, right? Don't lose me, just watch it back if you have to. You kind of just keep moving. So it's like a bunch of unfinished tables, right? So you can say a bunch of unfinished projects that literally could end up making money, right? A bunch of unfinished ideas, unfinished projects, but you take one little piece of the idea and bring it to the next one. It's like you start that, but it doesn't get finished. What is you doing? Yeah. Down and down. You want to set my allergies off. Here, what's Taurus is coming this way. You have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you got all these wonderful ideas. Spirit is saying that can literally manifest money, that can make money, and you're kind of going from one table to the next table, from one idea to the next idea, from one project to the next project. And I feel like it's not producing what you want fast enough, right? Which is why you end up going to the next one. You know, because I don't have the results that I thought I should have by now, I'm going to kind of give up on this one, but I'm going to keep this idea and I'm going to go to the next one. And then this one isn't really working out for me too, so I'm going to go on to the next one because right now I thought it would happen in 3 weeks. I thought it would happen in a year. I thought it would happen in, 3 months, but it has not happened yet. Good afternoon, y'all. I know you saw me. I'm on a roll. Oh, wait. You talk about this reading. I was putting myself up for all the work that I've been doing on both channels. But anyway, sorry. But let's go back to the reading. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. So literally, it's like you're working. It's like you're filling your table. And Spirit is saying you can make so much money. These are some really awesome ideas. I don't care if anybody else is doing it. These are some really awesome ideas that can really benefit you, that can really benefit others. Like you can make literally so much money from it. You see all the Pentacles? Okay, so much money from it. But the only thing is, you keep jumping from project to project, idea to idea. This is like, oh, well, I could be an astronaut. Oh, well, I can be a lawyer. Oh, I can be a whatever. And it's let's say like you're a freshman in college, you know how many times people change their major in college. You may start off with general studies and then sociology ends up piquing your interest and you go to sociology and you're like, oh nope, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to go to such and such, right? It's like any of these could make money if you would stabilize yourself. But right now, from the universe's perspective, I don't know what the fuck you want. Okay, I don't know what you want because none of these are finished. These are really good ideas and they can manifest whatever it is that you want. Because if you have the idea, it can manifest it, right? So if you know you want to be a millionaire in this lifetime, that's not for everybody, but whatever it is that you want, right? If you know you want to be a millionaire and you are like, oh, well, this is the untouched industry, right? Sociology. I don't even know why it popped up, but it popped up. Anyway, when I was in college, I wanted to be a sociologist. But then I looked at their pay for the year and I was like, they don't make enough money for me. I don't want to be a sociologist anymore. But I really loved sociology. Loved it so much. Honestly, I should have stuck to that because that was a life dream, okay? That was one of my dreams that I actually wanted to do that wasn't affected by anybody else. But either way it goes. I changed it because it didn't make enough money. But Spirit is saying you may look at it from your perspective like it's not going to make enough money, but when I look back at my perspective now, I could have made whatever money I wanted from it. I didn't have to do whatever the normal sociologists did, right? I could have wrote books and ended up making millions from it or thousands from it. I could have, did something else with sociology, study, make documentaries or whatnot, and ended up making millions from it. But I only had one perspective when it came to what it is that I wanted, right? I want to be a sociologist, but it doesn't make enough money. So let me go ahead and move over to psychology. I want to be a psychologist, but it don't make enough money, or I'm going to be in debt, right? So I'm not going to be able to make enough money because I'm going to be paying off the debt. So let me move over to this, right? Stay with me, don't lose me. But basically that's what Spirit's saying. It's like you have all these great ideas that you fill your table with, but a lot of them are incomplete because and I say incomplete because you have yet to reach the status, the financial status that you desire, right? Which means there's a lot of things that's incomplete. You can manifest and create abundance from whatever idea comes to mind. Whatever idea. There's many different solutions, many different ways, but Spirit is saying you gotta stick to something, damn it. You gotta stick to something. I know you're not throwing up on my float again. And then you had the nerve, no, hell no. And then you had the nerve to throw up outside the screen. Girl, go lay down. Go lay. This is nasty. this is nasty. Go lay down. Go to your bed, go lay down, and don't you step in that. Go lay down. Are you done? No, you're not. Here, just throw it somewhere else. Take your ass over there. Go over there. Go on the pee pad. You see that pee pad? It's perfect for throw up. I feel like you just, I don't know what's wrong with you, but go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go, 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 go. Stuff, all nasty and stuff. I'm trying to bring all the critters up in here. Go lay down. Go lay down. Hey, you know what? I'm not fooling with you no more. I'm not. I'm not fooling with you. Go lay in your bed. Go, go. The bed. 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 Okay, fuck it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So let's go ahead and clarify. You have the Four of Pentacles. Look at that. Literally, your table. You see your table with all the pentacles? But you see how like the cookie right there, if you see, I don't know which cookie it is. This one right there with the little whatever, it's half eaten, right? It's not finished. It could literally fill you up, right? It could be a really good snack, it could be a really good whatever, but it's not finished. You took a bite out of it, you didn't really quite like it, or you didn't know exactly what would happen from it, so you ended up letting it go, right? You ended up letting it go. It's still sitting at your table, basically is what Spirit is saying. If you wanted to go back to it, you can go back to it. It's never too late to go back to it. If you want to pick this up, some of you guys have literally let things go, and Spirit is saying, you can go back to it. It's not over. It's never too late to go back to it. Yes, you started it. Yes, you didn't complete it, but you can go back. It's almost like having a restaurant open, right? It didn't quite make the amount of money that you wanted it to make because whatever reason that you did not believe that if you stayed open, it would end up making it, right? It's pretty much like Spirit saying, you might have closed down your business, but you can open another one. You can open another one. Maybe it was more about the spot, the location you were in. Not necessarily the restaurant, but the location. You see, you opened a table, but you closed the table, and you moved on to something else. But Spirit is saying this project wasn't the problem. It just may have been the location, right? It may have not just been the location either, but it may have been the staff, right? Maybe you need to go through a new staff. Something, but Spirit is saying whatever project you're working on, whatever project you end up starting, you can manifest whatever amount of abundance, in infinite abundance from these projects. You just gotta stop stopping them, right? If it's not working, it's not the project, right? You gotta figure out what's not working for it. You took a bite out of this don't taste that great. So obviously we're not gonna continue to eat this, but we're gonna continue to work on this table. So we're gonna go ahead and change what it is, we're gonna change this cookie out. Okay, we're gonna put a new cookie there. And then we're gonna try that cookie, and this one works. So then we're gonna continue with this project instead of canceling the project because you feel like the whole thing is useless. It's pointless. It doesn't work. You have the Four Swords. And you have the Ace of Swords. The Spirit is saying you have clear vision. I mean, you're not confused. You're not confused. You're not nothing. You have clear vision on what it is that you want, what it is that can manifest. Okay, perfect vision. Perfect vision on what it is that can manifest. You're not confused in any type of way. You have the desire. Spirit is saying anything is possible when it comes to that desire. I don't care if it's a new desire. Every time you make a new table, Spirit is saying, well, that one can grow. You know, you can get what it is that you want from that. It's a desire that you have. It's going to become a passion that you have. Whether it's temporary or it's permanent, it doesn't matter. Spirit's just saying, basically what your table looks like is incomplete, insufficient, right? Insufficient funds. Let's move the fuck on. So, why does it look this way? I feel like I just did that, but whatever. Lady, good afternoon. Spirit. Why does it look like that? You got the 9 of Wands. You don't feel like you have enough help. You don't feel like you have enough assistance. You don't feel like you have enough support. This is like, having a child at a young age and trying to go to college and feeling like you don't have the support of your parents, right? You don't have the money for daycare, so you can't go to school. But think about all the people that have accomplished it, right? Because in their world, in their perfect world, okay, they were like, well, I'm going to find the support, right? The support is out there. There's, the government. I'm going to try to get whatever I can get to get the assistance that I need in order to make it through college, right? They filled their table. Instead of starting a new table, they filled their table. Their table was, I want to go to college, therefore I'm going to go to college. I'm going to figure out what I can add to my table to make sure that I complete my table, right? So basically the table is that degree or whatever else it is. So Spirit is saying for you, it would be, well, I want to go to college, so I'm going to start the table for I want to go to college. But I don't have a babysitter, so I probably can't go to college. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change my goal from college, and I'm going to find something else that suits my child versus me, right? Because if I suit me, I'm going to end up finding something that suits my child as well, right? I got to put me first, Lucius. You're not putting yourself first, Lucius. That's pretty much what Spirit's saying here. You're not putting yourself first, okay? You want the table, and yes, problems may come with the table. I mean, that's life, right? That's life. You're gonna have to figure out certain things. You're gonna have to try to see how things can fit in. Your life just does not look like what you ideally want it to look like. And even if it ideally looked like what you wanted to look like, there's still some type of problem that's gonna come up, okay? You living in the motherfucking 3D universe of whatever bullshit we dealing with in this motherfucker. It ain't never gonna be perfect. It ain't never gonna go away. The problems that we have are still gonna be here 1,000 years from now, okay? The same problems that we have, they was having in BC times, okay? Okay, before Christ and everything else. Either way, Spirit is saying, you feel like you don't have necessarily the support or whatever it is that you need in order to continue this table. But Spirit is saying if you just keep moving towards that table, okay, see that table as your goal and stop focusing somewhere else, you will end up finding the solutions to make this table complete, right? You don't need those parents that don't give a fuck about you and your child. Yes, you have a child young, but you don't need those parents. Because Spirit is saying, I'll bring you the support, right? I'll give you the government assistance. I'll let somebody come to you and recommend, go apply for food stamps or something. Go apply for a child daycare or something. I'll send you somebody that's like, oh, well, you can do financial aid. I'll send you, if you just go to that college, because that's what you want to do, if you just head your ass to that college, I will guide somebody to you. You will end up walking into the office of somebody, maybe even the dean, who the fuck knows, walking into the financial aid office or be guided to the financial aid office, only for them to tell you that you qualify for financial aid. And all this time you were saying, I can afford to go to college, right? See what I'm saying? Your tables are incomplete, but they're incomplete because of you. You feeling like you got insufficient funds. I gotta Google what they mean when they be throwing up. Maybe she ate some grass or something. I doubt it though, because I be outside. I don't know. You got the Queen of Cups here, but the back turn. Aaron, good afternoon. And having a good day. And you have the Three of Cups, right? You don't need nobody in your circle. You don't need nobody to join you, okay? This does not have to be a teamwork thing. Ask the universe for what it is that you want and let the universe fill your cup, right? This side, if you got this side, this is where, you might need somebody to, finish this project or any of these projects. You may need somebody, right? But Spirit is saying, ask the universe for what it is that you want and the universe will provide. The universe will provide. But what's happening here is you have your back turned to the universe every time the universe does not give you immediately what it is that you want. But the universe is basically saying you're not in alignment. You know why you're not in alignment? Because you keep telling yourself, I can't go to college. Okay? I can't afford to go to college. So you're not making a move to even go into the college and even see what it is that you need, see what it is that you will qualify for. So therefore, I can't pour into your cup because you're just sitting at home. You're just sitting, you didn't see that ECPI commercial that I sent to you, or that ECDC college, ECDC, I don't know, fucking college commercial that I put on the TV, right? You didn't hear the radio station talk about college, right? You didn't hear the radio station talk about the job fair. I put all these signs in your faces. You didn't see that big ass billboard? You didn't see that we're hiring on the door. I put all these signs in your face, and who do you think put it there? It wasn't you. Because you're trying to manifest something else. You trying to move on to another table. Who do you think put all these signs in your face? Universe. And the universe is saying, if I could place these signs here for you to see and you don't acknowledge them, how do you expect me to give you something bigger that you want and you can't even acknowledge the small things? You can't even be grateful for the small things that are currently on your table. Take it how motherfucker resonate. That are currently on your table. How do you expect me to give you something bigger if you can't even be grateful for the small things? You can't even see or notice the small things. It's just like, well, when are you going to show me? When are you going to give it? I'm giving you stuff, right? I'm giving you what you're asking for. But you're not going to be able to see the bigger things if you are not in alignment with it. Okay? Now let's move back on because we've been here too long. And I got to leave my baby soon. So, what does Spirit recommend that you do? Like I said, I will be live on the main channel for question and answers tonight. I don't know what time, 3:33 on the clock, but it's not 3:33 because my clock is, I didn't set it back. But the stove says 3:33. But I will be live on the main channel tonight. I don't know what time. Just follow me there and you'll see me sometime tonight. You have the Wheel and you have the Six of Wands. So you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands. Allison, good afternoon. You have a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel or new vehicle. You also have the Six of Wands here. Victory, wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, and scholarships. Shao, good afternoon. You got the ego. Let go of the ego. You got the ego at the bottom of the deck. The illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness. Addictions or unhealthy habits. That's what you're trying to let go of. Okay? The ego is telling you this ain't gonna work, so let's just move on. We already know it's not gonna work because it didn't work in the past. When we worked on that last project that has nothing to do with this project, it didn't work, so we moved on to this project. So obviously, it's not going to work just like it didn't work the last time, okay? So we're going to have to quit this one and we're going to have to move on to the next one because it's just not going to work. And Spirit's just saying you're just not in alignment with it. What they recommend is start fresh. Start with a new perspective, okay? Go to bed. Go take a nap, okay? Go your ass to bed. Go take a motherfucking nap. When you feel like you're ready to quit or you get frustrated or whatever and you feel like you don't have the answers, take your ass to fucking bed. And wake up refreshed and start over. Okay, start over. Stop pushing the universe. Okay? Stop trying to force the universe to give you what it is that you want right now. Okay? Because you're just delaying it. You're just holding it up. You're just blocking it. You want this money, right? You want whatever it is. Don't even concentrate on the money. Don't concentrate on the money. Come back to whatever it is that's going to end up giving you the money. Like Spirit said, the projects, right? The many projects or jobs or whatever it is that you started, ideas, right? That's what's going to give you the money. But we're not concentrating on the money. But this is why the universe basically owes you some money because, you know, back to what I was fucking saying. I fucking forget. Go your ass the fuck to bed, okay? Go to bed, figure out your life after you wake up, okay? Stop thinking about what you do not want, okay? Stop thinking about the negativity and how this is not working out. You will not find the answer. You will not even hear the answer. You won't even see the answer in that energy. take your ass to bed. Go take a nap. I don't care how long you take that nap. Go take a nap. I don't care if you take a car nap, a cat nap in the car, like 15 minutes or something, take a fucking nap. Refresh yourself. Start over. Do it tomorrow. If it's frustrating you now, stop concentrating on it. Go do something else that makes you happy, because look at the energy that you're sitting in. It's only going to keep giving you nothing but the negative stuff. It's going to fill your table up with things that do not work for you. They're not in alignment with what it is that you want, because this is what you keep sitting on. I don't know how to do it. I don't know when to do it. I don't know when it's going to come, right? I don't know how I'm going to make it happen. And Spirit is saying, well, if you would take your ass the fuck to bed, like your mama used to send you to bed when you was, being hard-headed or whatever, they more than likely said you need to go rest, or whoever your guardian was, okay? I don't know how you lived your life exactly. But when you was doing too much and then your mama sent you to bed, and then you woke up refreshed, ready to go back at it again, right? Like Khalil used to be really clumsy. Well, he kind of still is. But when he would get tired, he would get like really, really clumsy. So he would start bumping into things, hurting himself, and I'd be like, take your ass to bed, okay? He didn't like nap time, just like any other child. But eventually he would fall asleep, and then he would wake up, and he wouldn't be clumsy anymore, right? He would just be normal, hard-headed ass Khalil, because he was going to do whatever the fuck he wanted to do, because he is energized now. But you see how before, he was all clumsy, he was hurting himself. Where it's saying, Spirit is saying, because you're out of alignment right now, you need to slow down. You need to take a break. You need to fucking breathe. Go take a nap. And when you wake up, you'll find fresh answers. You'll have fresh eyes. Sometimes, I used to do this in the past. I don't do it so much now. Actually, no, I do. When I read for myself, like if I'm reading for myself and I'm using tarot, because of course the oracle cards are going to give you more, exactly kind of what it is. You can read it, but with the tarot, if I read it for myself, it's a little bit harder. So I can end up stressing out and be like, what the fuck are you saying to me? I don't fucking know. And you know what'll happen? I will leave them cards where they're at. I'll walk away. I may take a nap, or I just may go watch something else or whatever else it is. Somewhere when I'm watching something, the answer comes. I'm like, oh, that's what that meant. And then I'll get up and come back and be like, damn. And then I'll have more answers that I'll be able to see, right? Because I walked away from it. I walked away from what I could not understand, what I could not read. I wanted the message, right? I wanted to complete the table. I wanted the message, but I couldn't get the message right then. I was stressing myself out. But it wasn't until I either took a nap or I went to go do something else where the answer just dawned on me. And I was like, yeah, that's it. Or let's say I took the nap, I woke up and I came back and I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I didn't see it that way before. That's what they're saying to me, right? That's pretty much what Spirit's saying to you. You got the Ace of Swords. I might tell you a joke, but I won't tell you a lie. I think that's how the thing goes, but I don't fucking know. You got the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Wands. The answer is already within you. You got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. The thing is, you gotta project it out, okay? You gotta project out what it is that you want. Project out the energy that you want. And Spirit is saying, when you get frustrated, you're not projecting out the energy that you want, right? The emotions that you want. When you get frustrated, those negative emotions, okay? When you get angry, those are negative emotions, which is only going to manifest more bullshit on your table. So, Spirit is saying the answers are already within you. It's really dealing with how you feel, right? You need to have rest. You're human. You're not a god, or at least a demigod or something, where you don't need no sleep or something. Or you're not a spirit where you don't need no rest or whatnot. Where you could be like many places at once. You are human, living a human experience. You cannot tire yourself out, because you cannot get what it is that you want when you tire yourself out. Just like, for instance, I was going too hard to the point that I was neglecting my mental, right? And eventually, I just sat the fuck down a little bit, mind your business. But eventually, I had to say to myself, bitch, you really gotta get right. Because now you're doing the most. And ain't shit gonna go right, because you're just piling shit on, where it's like, I need to heal from this, I need to heal from this, I need to heal from this, I need to let this go, I need to let this go, I need to let this go, right? I had moments where I was happy. And then I would go back into my blah, blah, blah. So I would work when I was happy, and then I would go back into whatever dead-ass energy I was in. And then I would work when I was happy, which is why you rarely saw me, or saw me whenever the fuck I wanted to post, because that's when I was happy, right? But either way it goes, basically Spirit is saying here, which one are we on? 1, 2, 3. What they recommend is staying in energetic alignment, right? It's not so much about the money that the universe owes to you. The universe is saying, I plan on giving you this money. I plan on giving you all the money that you're asking for. I just want you to stay in alignment and understand that there's a victory in everything that you do. There's an answer for everything that you ask. Okay? Sometimes you just need to wait for the answer, or you need the universe to direct you to the answer. But Spirit is saying, you will see the answer only when you fix your emotions. Because when you're angry, you miss a lot of things. Like when I'm angry, I get blackout angry, right? And that's why I don't really get angry that much. But I get blackout angry. So now imagine I get blackout angry, and then later on, you tell me all the shit that I said. Like I think I told you guys one time when I was a senior, it was my first suspension. I never got suspended, but I ended up getting suspended my senior year, like literally a month before graduation or something. This girl ended up, throwing a piece of napkin in my face or whatever. I was trying to talk to her, blah, blah, blah. I don't really feel like going through the whole story. But I ended up getting up, and I didn't get a chance to fight her because this other girl ended up grabbing me. But either way, I was saying a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. But when I got to the office, the counselor, whoever the fuck she was, ended up telling me how everybody wrote down what the fuck I said in there. And they were like, you said you was gonna murder her. When you got to 5th period, you was gonna blah, 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 right? And I was staring at the counselor like, yeah, I never said that. I don't remember saying that. I don't know where they got the information from, but I never said that. I said such and such, right? Here I am thinking I said such and such, but I didn't, right? Because when you're in the energy or the feeling of anger, nothing's gonna manifest except some bullshit, right? I don't even remember who was in the class. I don't even remember what they were thinking, who was looking, right? All I remember is getting mad, saying something, getting dragged out the class, and never being allowed to go back in the class again. That's what I remember. I don't even remember walking to the damn office, right? Either way it goes, that's what Spirit's saying. When you're in an energy, a certain energy or emotion, and you're trying to fill your table, Spirit is saying it's going to be impossible for you to see the answers that you need to fill that table because of your emotions. So I need you to take a break as long as you need, okay? Go your ass to sleep, go do something fun, go watch a movie, do something else that's going to take your mind off of it, come back to it. Don't leave the project. Don't leave the idea, all right? You'll realize how you can develop it, right? You'll realize how you can make that book, how you can finish that book. You'll realize how you can get that job. You realize how you can do that project for your job. You realize how you can do whatever the fuck else it is, right? Because you took that break and you changed that emotion, right? I got frustrated because I couldn't figure out this project. So you know what? I'm gonna walk away. And so when I come back, my emotions have changed, and I can finish the project versus saying, I'm so frustrated, this never works, and giving the fuck up. And starting a whole new project. And it's not even gonna make no money from it because it's a whole new fucking project, right? I still gotta put in work here. And I put so much work in here, but I still gotta go put work in here, right? What if I come? Because we've been here too long. Where is the money owed to you? Spirit, where is this money that is owed to Taurus from the universe? You have flying. You see that motherfucking bed right there? Spirit ain't playing with you. Spirit said, take your ass to bed. You are a Taurus. Don't you like sleep? Don't you like sleep? Do you not feel the most refreshed after you go your ass to bed? After you take a nap? Okay? I'm a Taurus moon, and I love the bed. Okay? I'd rather sleep in that motherfucking bed all day. All day. If I could, I would. I would, definitely. If I could get paid for it, which, if I wanted to manifest that, I could get paid for it, but I don't want to manifest that, right? That's somebody else's dream. I just want to do it as a side hobby or something. So I'm not really focused on manifesting it. So my emotions are going to be poured into that. So that's a project that's never going to come to fruition because I don't really give a fuck, okay? But basically, Spirit's saying, where's your money at that the universe owes to you? Take your ass to sleep and you'll find out, okay? Take a break and you'll find out. You have the Four of Wands. You have Temperance. And you have the Hangman. It's literally already here. It's literally already here. It's, you ever go to bed and have those dreams, and some of you guys may be like, well, I don't dream. When you daydream, shit. And if you don't daydream, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, okay? You gotta figure it out. But you ever have those dreams when you go to bed, and then it's so magical in your dream, and you're like, oh, I had a whole bunch of money in that dream, right? I had a big ass house in that dream. I had a car in that dream. I was driving a Ferrari in that dream, right? You have all these great dreams, and you're like, but my life doesn't look like that. And Spirit is saying you get a glimpse every time you go to bed of a new reality that you could be in. Even if you had a dream of dragons, there is a reality that has dragons. Okay, we may even have dragons still existing on this earth, but you know, they fucking hiding it and shit. Don't nobody fucking know nothing. But either way it goes, you end up getting a glimpse into a reality that you could tap in, that you could have. If you would come back when you wake up and come back to this project. Self-motivation. You can't see the mansion, you can't see yourself having the mansion with when you keep getting frustrated with this project, but what you can do is see the mansion while you're sleeping, while you're resting. When your emotions change from frustration to peace, right? To peace. When you become peaceful, you can now visualize the mansion, and it comes within your dreams, right? Because you can't see yourself having it because I gotta do all this work. I don't know when I'm ever gonna get this mansion, but you can see it when you go to bed, right? That's you tapping into what it is that you want. That's that reality that you want. You desire it somehow, some way, okay? And Spirit is saying you're not gonna get it unless you find a way to find peace, okay? Peace and quiet you got too. You have the Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and you have the Four of Swords and the Empress at the bottom of the deck. I wonder if Flynn has two around today. I'll figure it out. What is it? Hold on. Yep, it up. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to shit. My bad. What happened? The phone is at 20%. Either way, like I was saying. So we're gonna go back to when Spirit said to fucking rest, right? You're not gonna be able to see any other perspective unless you take your ass to bed or take a break. You gotta take a break. It is important, it is vital. You don't have to quit. You just need to walk away for a minute, okay? You need some time off, right? Go on that vacation. Maybe take a day to yourself. Call out of work. One day isn't gonna hurt you, right? It's gonna get you refreshed, basically is what Spirit is saying. So that way you can complete this project and you can start to receive the money that the universe owes to you, okay? That's pretty much our reading, y'all. Okay, so bye y'all. I just gotta get up to turn the thing off, so bye y'all. I'm gonna get this camera off.